All right, now it's time for us to practice setting reminders and alarm clocks, okay? But before we can set reminders and alarm clocks using our Google Home, you'll first need to turn on your personal results in your settings if you didn't already do so when we were setting it up. So now that I'm here, I have my tablet open and on. I'm on the home screen. If you aren't on the home screen, you would just touch the little circle down here. But now that we're on the home screen, let's look for our Google Home app. I don't see it here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just touch the screen, swipe it to the right, from right to left. That's how I can change pages, like I'm changing pages of a book. And right up top is my Google Home app. Now that I found my Google Home app, let's go ahead and tap it to open it up. So please do so on your own. Perfect. So now we're in our Google Home app. What you're gonna do now is, let's go ahead and look to the bottom, and we're gonna select the device that we want to go into. And that's gonna be whatever the device we named for your Google Home. Remember, I used Kitchen 2 as my Google Homes. So I'm gonna just touch there. Now I'm inside my Google Home. Okay, what you see in the middle is the volume. At the top, you can see that a little while ago, I was listening to some music, and I can, if I want to, I could touch the button in the middle to resume, or I could tell Google to do it for me. But what I want you guys to do is look to the upper right corner, and do you see this little cog right here? This is the symbol for settings. So this little cog is the symbol for settings. Let's go ahead and touch that little symbol, okay? So now we're in our Google Home settings. Notice there's a little list down below. I want you guys to go ahead and touch the option that says recognition and sharing. So this second one right here, this is the one we're gonna touch. You can either touch on the words or next to them, doesn't matter. Now we're on the screen for recognition and sharing. There's a couple options here. It says linked accounts, recognition and personalization, let others control your cast media, send Google Home device usage data and crash reports to Google. The one that we want is recognition and personalization. Let's go ahead and touch there. Now we're on the screen for recognition and personalization. So right below where it says recognition and personalization, it says allow personal results. So when we were setting up the device, if you didn't activate your personal results, if you didn't allow it, that's okay. We're doing it now. So go ahead and if you look to this little right side of allow personal results, there's going to be a little button, or some people call it a switch. For you, if you didn't set this up already, it's probably going to be gray or white. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just tap it. And when you tap it, it's going to turn blue like this. All right. Once it's blue like this, that means you're basically set up your recognition and personalization settings, and it'll work for setting reminders and alarm clocks. Be advised that if you plan to have multiple people use your Google Home, it'll be best if you go ahead and touch voice match and do a voice match for your account. Because otherwise, when other people talk to your Google Home, if they say set a reminder or they say set an alarm clock, they're not going to be doing it for themselves. It's going to go off on your account. You're the one who's going to get those reminders, even though it wouldn't be for you. So be careful. And if you plan to use or share your device with multiple people at home, make sure to come here and touch voice match, okay? Just follow the same steps that we used to get here. So we will go back. When we open our Google Home app, after we found it, we're just going to touch our device. Here we are looking at the volume. You're going to go to the upper right. There's the settings. You're going to touch the settings. And this list that appears, you're going to go ahead and touch recognition and sharing. Now the new list of recognition and sharing showed up. You're going to touch recognition and personalization. And then from here, you'll touch voice match. Okay? So now that we've configured our settings properly, why don't we try practicing setting some reminders, shall we? You're able to set some time-based reminders, or you can also set some recurring time-based reminders. For example, hey Google, set an alarm for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Done. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Perfect. Or I could also ask things like, hey Google, remind me to take my medicine at 8 a.m. every day. much as it's
All right, every day at 8 a.m. By the way, if you have an iPhone, you'll need to download the Assistant app to get the reminder.
As you can see, it gives us a little bit more information. If I had an iPhone, that would be very helpful. I do not. I have an Android device. I could also say things like, hey Google, remind me Jeanette's birthday is August 31st every year.
All right, Jeanette's birthday, the 31st day every August. At what time?
At 2 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind you for the 31st day every August at 2 p.m.
As you guys can see, it's pretty neat, right? It can really help us keep on track with our reminders and stuff. Regardless of the type of reminder that you guys set, remember that once it's time for a reminder to sound, your Google device is going to light up and say, hey, I have a reminder. It might just say, I have a reminder. Please also try to remember to manage your reminders. You'll want to check in regularly to check the reminders that you've set and also delete the ones that you are no longer going to be needing. To check in on reminders, you can say things like, hey Google, show me my reminders.
You have 2 reminders. For the 31st day every August at 2 p.m., Jeanette's birthday. Every day at 8 a.m., take my medicine.
As you can see, those are my reminders there that I've set up. I can also try and cancel those reminders. And to cancel a reminder, I'll say, hey Google, cancel my reminder for Jeanette's birthday.
This will delete all instances of that repeating reminder. Is that okay?
Yes.
Got it. I canceled the reminder. For the 31st day every August at 2 p.m., Jeanette's birthday.
Hey Google, delete my 8 a.m. reminder every day.
This will delete all instances of that repeating reminder. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, the reminder, every day at 8 a.m., take my medicine, is canceled.
And just like that, everyone, that's how we can tell our Google Home to either create a reminder or cancel one. It's really easy. I definitely suggest you guys, now that you know, go ahead, play around with it. Set some reminders on your own, see if they work, or you can also check in on your reminders. And if you decide you no longer need them, just go ahead and cancel them. Have fun.